carried us when we were prodigals. You ran to meet us with open arms, and we can't hold back our praise. When we were refugees, you were the one who took us in. When we were enemies, you paid the price for all our sin, and we can't hold back our praise. This is the sound of adoration. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. You are the joy of all creation. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. You are the risen one. You conquered death and made a way. You sang our freedom song. Now we are dancing on our chains, and we can't hold back our praise. And this is the sound of adoration. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. You are the joy of all creation. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. How we love you. By the cross, I am free. Your grace changes everything. I was blind, now I see. Your grace changes everything. By the cross, I am free. Your grace changes everything. I was blind, now I see. Your grace changes everything. Everything. And this is the sound of adoration. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. You are the joy of all creation. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. This is the sound of adoration. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you. You are the joy of all creation. Oh, how we love you, Jesus, we love you.
Bryan and Katie, good to see you guys.
Thank you. Good
Thanks
to see
for
you.
having us. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming and sharing the song with us. Bryan, we were just talking. Love the just rhythmically how this song feels, and it's so bright and
Yeah.
upbeat, and what it's saying. A song called "Sound of Adoration." But
Yeah.
talk about, maybe start with you. Talk about the song and just what inspired you to write the song. I think you wrote this with Phil. Is that
Phil
right?
Wickham,
did.
yeah, one of our friends, Phil Wickham. He's an amazing songwriter. We had led worship with him a couple years ago now, maybe a year and a half ago.
It's just been about a year.
A year? Oh, that's it. Okay, only a year ago. And it was a really amazing night. And we were talking about writing some different songs. And he sat down and he was thinking about that moment. It was a really special night. It just felt like the presence of God was so strong. And he's like, at the end of the night, like, what would I want to say? And it came out, I was like, this is the sound of adoration. Like, this is all that we can give. And so we went back and forth, just like text writing this back and forth for like a couple weeks. He'd send us a chunk, and we'd send it back a chunk, and back and forth. And so we really love the verses. For us are really special in this. It's a little bit of a story. It's the story of, the lost sheep, of the prodigal ones, of the refugees, everything that Jesus is for us in that you see throughout the Gospels. We tried to, not everything, but we tried to put that in the verses of this song, so that the chorus is just in the response of, this is what you've done for us. So our response is just adoration and praise and joy. And so that's kind of where the song as a whole, the story of it.
Yeah, and I love that the way this talks about like how Jesus came to us.
Yeah.
Like he didn't sit and wait for us to make an approach. It's like while we were this, you came. While we were this, you hunted us down.
Yeah.
And so it's such an encouraging song. And I think I think about this in church, because there's always, I think, in church, there's always those that are on the outline, that maybe don't know God yet, or they're just not completely in relationship. And I just think about a song like this and how powerful that is, and how they could see themselves in the story.
We can all relate to that in some capacity, in some season in our life.
I think that's what that moment, one of the things that brought everybody together that night in that moment, was that we've all been one of those things at some point in our life. And, maybe we're on the other side of some of those things. We don't feel like the prodigal anymore. We've come back. But when you remember what the Lord brought you out of, the sound, the praise that bubbles up out of you, just naturally when the thankfulness, the gratefulness, that night, we had a moment like that where it was just like, what do we even say? Like, what is the next song in my heart to even describe like how grateful we are? And so trying to craft a song around that feeling. And we love leading this at church. It just feels like we just get to be grateful and joyful and thankful for what God's done for us. And we're excited
great
to
song to open a service with too. I mean, there's not a lot of songs like that that are encouraging, upbeat, but also have substance like this. So it's really great opener. Well, Bryan, walk us through what you're playing. You're capo 2.
Capo 2, key of A. So this song's like real strummy, electric and acoustic, kind of just doing this the whole thing. But real simple, just goes from the 1 from the A, and then the 1/3 A over C sharp to the D. This is kind of the whole verse, just that feel, real
kind
strummy.
of a walk up there,
Yeah, walk up. And then the pre-chorus, and we can't hold back our praise, just goes from the F sharp minor to the, E, to the D. There we go. And then the chorus, this is the sound of adoration. It's just the A. Just hold it. And oh, how we love you. So it just goes to F sharp minor, back to the D, just the whole time. And then the part of the song that is different is the bridge, and it just hangs on that 4. So the D, I am free, your grace. A changes E. Just real simple.
Yep.
And real strummy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I love that. I mean, that bridge, like the song is so versatile. Like you could actually kind of start in on that bridge and just go from there because of what it says and how it flows.
Yeah, that's
so,
great.
Really great song, guys. Good job.
Thanks
so much.